Welcome to Trails Through Daybreak. We've finished up his nocturnal wanderings. So, let's call it a night.
Those are impressive results.
Yeah, but nothing else happened. So, finish nighttime activities. Let's move on. Should I call it a night? Yes, let's. Pretty sure I got everything. Turn it. I'm interested to see what this mod is. Roughly 2 hours prior. Oh, hello. She's running back to the dorms. What's this about, then?
I trust you've made up your mind.
Hello?
Yes, I imagine Van will be contacting you with our answer soon.
Excellent. Where you'll be going for your educational visitation is also decided then?
Nothing gets past you, does it?
It is him.
Just how much does Dad know? Not just in general, but about the Blacklight District, too.
Reports are regularly given to him on pertinent developments, and I have every reason to believe he reads them. As for the place you reference, I will refrain from commenting there.
What are you up to, Kincaid? So did you contact her after she went to Arkwright Solutions? Or before?
Everything is being done with Dad's approval, isn't it? That place is meant to serve as somewhere the overly ripened juices from the fruit of our unprecedented prosperity can pool and gel. A place where the malice and desires of a certain subset of the population can be isolated and effectively controlled.
You truly are sharp, and from more than the influence of your new job. There is no resisting blood, I see. Perhaps you might even consider following the path of the McDowell family's young scion.
Ellie? He means Ellie. What?
Excuse me. Good night.
Wow. A lot of acrimony there.
Yes. My goodness. Do you realize how close you are to breaking curfew? I'm so sorry for being late.
Perhaps I pushed her a little far. It's a bad habit I have when it comes to Elaine, too. Even if I'd still like to believe I'm better than he is. We won't be able to count on the guild this time. I'll need another play.
Are you thinking Ren? Do you know about Ren? You seem to know an awful lot more than I realized, buddy. It's Ren.
He really is a crafty one. But I suppose this is just a message from Adios, telling me to see what's going on for myself. I'll also have to take charge of the younger students. This is going to be busier than a simple tea party.
Your tea parties were never simple. October 23rd, 6:32 a.m. Perhaps we arrived a little early. Odette and Albert are coming from the 10th district, so they should be here before long. I'm really sorry I asked so much of you. Don't worry, though. Even though I'll be away from the group, I promise I won't let it affect my work. Oh, I never had any doubt. In fact, I've already told the...
Agnes!
Oh,
Well, you're early. All ready to head out?
almost. The others should be... Ah. You see what he did. Oh, you finished working on the car. Yeah, a mechanic over in Riverside had to lend a hand, but we got her ready in time. If I squint hard enough, I can almost fool myself into thinking it's a limo. The maximum occupancy has been improved from 5 to 8 passengers, and it sports its own onboard computer. We could even fit Agnes and her friends now. I suppose you could. You've been up to some interesting business now, haven't you? Not half as interested in any trip you're in charge of. On the other hand, it's real reassuring to know you'll be around in Basel. You know, just in case. I could say the same of you. Oh? Why do you seem to know each other so well? We have a little history together, you see. Oh my. Ding ding. Another challenger enters the ring. Why is every male lead have a harem thing happening? I'd like to point out that this did not happen with Estelle, the female lead. I'm talking about 5 years ago here. Stop being such a damn tease. Oh dear, how cold of you. I'm not going to get a real answer to this, am I? Regardless, what are you all doing here? Oh, right. Hey, Rosette. This is for you, Miss Claudel. There are sandwiches for breakfast as well as some coffee. Victor and Paulette asked us to give it to you. They made more than enough for your friends to have some too. How thoughtful of them. I concur, and it smells wonderful too. Knowing the chef, it's sure to be great. She really does have a boyfriend at her job. No, she does not.
We'll see you again in Basel, Agnes. Race you there.
Right! Travel safely, everyone.
The long-distance passenger train to Basel, Provence de Auge, will soon be departing. Passengers en route to Altair or Crossbell will be transferring at Marthe.
Aerotram.
She noticed me. No doubt about it. Former enforcer of the Society and the adopted daughter of the Liberalian Royal Army's commander. Her presence in the Republic clearly isn't a coincidence.
Isn't it? According to the side story in Reverie, she really just wanted to stay under the radar and be a normal student. She felt like that was the only place she could be a normal student. But it wouldn't surprise me to find out there was more to it than that.
Neither the division chief nor Kincaid have any idea what the current administration is up to.
What does the current administration have to do with Ren?
Regardless, I will fulfill my duty and see that his ideals are not in vain.
Whose ideals? What's the name of the previous president? Rockford? Him? More and more questions. Reading Edith? That is good advice. That was a reward, okay? Haven of Learning and Industry. The Institute of Science and Artisanal District have been around since the Middle Ages. Indeed. Alongside these two areas is Newtown, which hosts Vern at its center. It sprung up when one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples brought in advanced technology. Oh, I know. That was Professor Hamilton from the Central East, wasn't it? Are they playing Blade? At the time, the anti-immigrant sentiment wasn't quite as strong. Professor Hamilton's proposal was quickly accepted by the Institute of Science and the Artisanal District. And so, 45 years ago, the Institute of Science and the Artisans Guild came together to establish the Verd Company. They then went on to further arbal technology in new, innovative ways. Right, like how Calvert and the Verd Company were the first to develop arbal cars. That eventually led to the big four car manufacturers being established as affiliated companies. And while Calvert pioneered arbal cars, the Empire was the first one to develop arbal trains, and Liberal was the first to develop arbal airships. It's amazing the kind of things a little research uncovers about the history of something so commonplace. All good to know, but keep it in mind for my report. Oh, they're eating. I thought they were playing cards. I was like, what kind of deck is that? And we're not even done, because all of that links to the development of films. Isn't this all a bit simple for a topic? No, don't be like that. Woman. I have a feeling I should know who she is. Totally escaping me. Only 21. I'm not an old pile of bones yet. I don't know, the way this game treats people as soon as they turn 20. Suddenly it's old. Who are you? The war 2 years ago and the lead up to it was a big turning point in tech across the continent too. The major powers were locked in a heated arms race with each other. The Empire even ended up creating those giant robots. Those Panzer Soldat things? Yeah. I've seen them in person before, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Wars accelerate the birth of new technology, and that new technology in turn spurs on new wars. Liberal's airships were an excellent example of that, since they were first developed in response to a war between it and the Empire. Anyway, it was pretty clear tech-wise that the Empire was ahead of the Republic during the war. Calvert's back on top now, though. Yeah, the reparations had desired not to be one-upped by the Empire again. More than fueled that fire. That's what inspired her Zephas and the installation of the orbital network all across the country. Word is our military weaponry's got a massive overhaul in stores soon, too. And the one aggressively advancing all that is... our hot-ass President Roy Granhart. It's funny hearing you say it out loud, but yeah, he's pretty hot for a guy his age, huh? It's become a big name even in the Empire, for a variety of reasons. I'm sure. Well, that just goes to show how big a deal he is on an international scale. Yeah, for how difficult things were at the end of the war, he's done a pretty stellar job of steering our ship. It is true that the current government is handling things extremely well. That's more because... Either way, large influxes of mirror and major changes on the world stage often manifest as distortions in society. I don't know whether that fact's got anything to do with what we're going to investigate.
But try to sniff around for signs of trouble while we're there, right?
Miss Perfect's things shown when we were talking about the place. We already know there's trouble going in.
We will be on the lookout for anything we can glean regarding the many major ongoing projects in the city, as well as ready to sniff out any significant groups and organizations that may be at work.
Right, together with Agnes, too.
I didn't even have to say anything, huh? Yeah, you're right on. Oh, he's talking about the car. I was like, what? What kind of dialogue did I stumble into here? my gosh. Ren is wearing glasses. Also, she knows about your great-grandfather, and it's not a secret that she knows. Wait a minute. Who is your father? He's not the president, is he? Oh dear. I hope not.
But really, I like hearing how you got to know him. He must have been so kind to you back then, huh?
How did you know?
Well, because you introduced me to him. You're always looking out for us, Ren. So I know you would never steer any of us in the direction of someone you didn't truly trust.
Well, okay, you got me there. He was very kind, yeah. The one who gave me the push to go from being Kitty to who I am today. He had just started out as a Spriggan, and he wasn't the most sensitive or competent. But he stayed with me, struggled with me, and showed me a path to the people I love most in this world.
Wow, I had no idea. I guess Van's always been Van. So after you met him, you were able to reunite with your loved ones?
That's right, and they're why I'm here now. They're the ones who encouraged me to study abroad, so it's thanks to them that I was able to meet all of you. And through some twist of fate, I accepted the position of student council president and am now heading up this little trip. You really never know where fate will take you.
Tell me about it.
Does he still obsess over sweets, by the way? I also remember him going on and on about cars.
Oh boy. If anything, he's an even bigger fiend about them than he was before. At least, according to someone who knows him much better than I do, he is.
Ah, the resident Daybreak. Seems like they have quite the sordid relationship. Just what exactly is going on between them? I know you've got to be curious.
Not at all. Though, I, might have a small idea. Crap!
It'd be weird if we woke up now. Plus, I want to hear more of what Ren has to say. Kinda seems like Agnes needs a little boost from us, so we better do what we can to be there for her.
I still refuse to acknowledge that guy and his operation as legitimate. But since we're going to the same place, I'm happy to keep an eye on her as her friend.
Wow, they're getting there at the same time.
Our next stop is Basel, Provence de Auge, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train.
Oh. Finally.
We're getting close.
Nice.
That's the exit right there.
October 23rd, 1:05 p.m. Bern Plaza. Arrowham. Oh, Aerotran. Basel, the engineering city.
Oh, man, just look at this.
What is up with this place? What a wild sight.
On the left is Newtown. Off to the right is the artisanal district.
Yeah. And up top is the Basel Institute of Science. We're gonna be going around till we hit the parking lot in front of Vern HQ. Time for us to have a chat with the CEO.
Basel Station. Hotel Ingress. Oh, he's looking at the motor pavilion. Ha 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 ha! Snap out of it, Van. Small wonder he's connected to the chief. I know who you are now. You're CID. You were in, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Okay, I know who you are now.
This place is quite nice. Very calm and tranquil.
I think plain's the word you're looking for. Would it kill them to glitz up the joint a little?
Not everything's gotta be like Longport, kid. Anyway, let's have a chat with the receptionist lady.
President Rooster. Chief Valeria. Hello, receptionist lady.
Arkwright Solutions. So you're the investigators that Elsheim hired.
Pretty much. They asked us to look into the various problems that have hit Basel. Basel.
Putting their noses where they don't belong. It's nothing. Let me get straight to the point. Any concern is unfounded. We have everything under control.
Do you now? If you could please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city, it was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital distribution network, the problem has been solved. Isn't that so?
Yes, generally speaking.
Generally speaking.
The maximum delay of 8.3% is down to 0.35% as of this morning.
That does sound like a big drop, yeah. You still got that 0.35% hanging around, though. Ideally, that should be 0, yeah? Smells to me like there's still more stuff to figure out there. And that ain't the only issue you've been dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around the city? Is that not obvious? Basel is the beating heart of Calvert's industrial sector, home to my Verne Group and nearly 100 partners and subsidiaries. That's thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting of their own accord. New hires from all over come in every day. So naturally, the city appears busy. An influx of visitors, particularly at this time of year, is nothing to fret over. Even bad faith visitors? Spies are all the rage these days, you know. I'm not sure what you've heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantiating claims. Your evidence, please? Though we've yet to investigate this issue, your dodging of the question implies you also lack the evidence to prove or deny the allegations. That's what we're here for, Mr. Towsend, to conduct this investigation on your behalf. So, yeah, if we find anything, and I do mean anything, we'll let you know. Ugh. Fine, do what you will. Squabbling further over this would be a waste of time. Salician. Salician, if you would. Receive D-rank ID certification. Oh yeah, I heard about these. These are temporary issue security cards for visitors such as yourself. The city implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the Aero train to travel to Newtown and the Artisanal District. You can't take the upper-level Aero train to the Institute of Science, however. Huh? Why not? Wait, hold up. Appreciate it. We'll go and get to work then. Wait. Given our public position, we have to make sure the Principality saves space. I personally don't think this warrants an investigation by the likes of you, but we nevertheless prepared a point of contact for you. Otra Salison.
My name is Catra Salesian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
I mispronounced that totally. Catra.
I have other business to attend to, so I can't always provide you with support. But should you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me.
Well, we'd appreciate that.
Contact information exchanged.
Huh. That's an unusual holo.
Don't worry about that. Actually, if you don't...
Yes?
I was just wondering what pronouns to use for you.
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? Gosh, I already forgot how to pronounce his name. Catra is very pretty, but he doesn't have a female physique.
Of course I don't! I'm a guy!
Look, seriously, I am sorry. You're about 14 or so, give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible for you to be either. You must have skipped more than a few grades if you're an assistant at the Institute.
I suppose you could say that. I'm actually 15, by the way. But I guess it's fine. Sometimes people do get the wrong idea from afar.
I totally thought you were Key's little sister myself when I first saw you. Then you opened your mouth and like, oh, I guess not. Cue phone call. Oh, the students are here. Yeah, really. Lyle? The degree to which you have the wrong idea here. How's it going, good students? We're just here for work. Good luck with the whole school trip thing. Oh, but Van couldn't visit the Institute of Science. That's interesting. But we do have somebody on our team who can, so... Oh, that's right. I forgot about this, but Rin actually has a couple of doctorates. So she doesn't need to be at this school for any reason other than she wants the experience.
I see. So you're already getting a move on then.
Aw, and I was hoping we could hang out for a little bit too.
Sorry for deciding this on my own, you two.
Nah, it's fine. We've got 3 whole days, right? And you'll be back come nighttime anyway. We'll be counting on one heck of a report.
Just be careful, okay?
Of course.
I guess our fellow students don't know that about Rin, but why would they? I'm a little surprised none of them said, wait, papers?
Is this, perhaps related to... In any event, I don't mind. I just so happen to have business in the artisanal district, so it works out. I'll show you the way.
Agnes Claudel. I'm a first year at RMS Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Hmm?
Well.
Then I'm counting on you to lead the way, Mr. Salesian.
Of course, happily. Once we catch the aerotram, we'll be at the artisanal district in no time at all. By the way, you're older than me, aren't you? Mr. might be a little stiff. You can just call me Katra, if that's all right.
Ketra. Ketra. Okay, I'll try to remember that.
You don't mind? Then Katra it is. Oh, but I'm only older than you by a year, so I don't want you to be too stiff with me either. Why don't we talk like we're old friends?
Okay. I'll keep it casual then. I get the feeling you're always told to loosen up a little more.
That's right. My friends never let me hear the end of it, but I can't help the way I talk. I know I'm repeating myself, but it really is a pleasure, Katra.
Same to you. Now, should we get going?
Oh, we get to be here for a while. Nice people to talk to.
I see.
Like our fellow students.
You seem awfully popular at your school, yes?
I do? Oh, no. My classmates are just always looking out for me. That's all.
Our students.
so convenient nowadays.
Rick?
When boarding the airplane.
Tell me that's not Anton and, what's his name? 'Cause it kind of looks like them. Well, Rin would recognize Anton. I'm not sure she would. They're not interactable, though. Guys? Nope.
When boarding the aerotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow instructions.
Okay. So we're ready to go.
This tram is bound for the artisanal district. This tram is bound for the Basel Institute of Science.
Find the gap. I haven't really been able to look at his outfit very well, but it does look like he's wearing short shorts and high boots. That's an interesting design choice.
What a spectacular view! Though I get a little dizzy when I look down. And wow! Newtown is already so far away!
Enjoying yourself?
Yes! Tremendously! I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
There's a Bracer Guild. There's a workshop. Interesting. Yeah. Technically. And yes, it has come a long way since since the prologue. Also, she involved herself big time. And also, everyone else in the agency. Is because she interfered. Forgetting what? Yeah, it's short shorts and thigh-high boots. A very strange costuming choice. Anyway.
I finished, Catra. I'm quite confident in today's dessert. The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
You go, Van. Just eat the damn thing. Yes, and we've met her. I can't remember her name, though. I've been racking my head. We had to... I believe it was her younger brother. We had to find him. It was a Calvardian Mando that got in over his head. And there's a bar. Hi there.
Okay. Don't take too long to decide now. Come back soon.
Arrington Hook. Who knew?
Man, why's it gotta be me? That's some bachelor cooking.
Sure, give me a minute. I was born to make this.
Yeah, that's CP plus 60. I should make more of those. Oh, you can only make 2 more. Oh, I don't have enough beast essence.
Sure, give me a minute.
All the things to need. Or your
Didn't mean to keep
parfait? Ew! Guess that's where the wild comes in. Okay. Looks like the board's back there. Hi there.
Operated by the city of Basel.
Here we go. What do we have?
What have we got?
School of Hard Knocks. There's a professor I look up to as a mentor of sorts. I just can't do this anymore. Oh dear. I'm trying to gather evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others. And so I want to get verbal testimony. I don't want this to blow up, so I haven't spoken with the guild or the cops. I like to request careful investigation from you guys. Anonymous.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
The Aero Tram, operated by
Oh, there's a lot of people to talk to.
City of
Okay.
Basel. When boarding the Aero Tram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the attendant. This tram is bound for Newtown. This tram is bound for the Basel Institute.
He's not the person we're supposed to talk to. Going to be killed? Guess so. Van. Oh, of course he said he's been here before. Oh no! They were out getting drunk last night, I think it was, because they'd been transferred. Racer boy. I like that too. Okay, we were supposed to go there, but it wasn't related to the quest. Just popping in. Say hi. Let's see, go over here. Here. Oh, okay, I found some stairs. Can't pet the doggy.
Now then.
This is a confusing layout. I can tell it's going to be a while before I can figure out my left from my right. Whoa, hello.
Huh? The heck's that noise?
Jiskar Workshop. It must be coming from inside here.
This is a mechanic.
Oops. Didn't mean to cut you off, Fan.
Come on, we ain't got all day. Get that work done.
Yeah, I thought so at first too, but they're not soldats.
Wonder if they're the guys.
Yeah, they look a lot different than soldats. Oh, that's why I couldn't make heads nor tails of it. That was just a piece of it. Boy, I look at Rosette's hair too long, and you're likely to get hypnotized. There's nothing that way. Can't go over there. There's a mine over there? Rare metal mine. Pretty sure we can't go in that.
Let me ask you something.
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the Institute, and he's never told me anything like that. That doesn't prove it one way or the other, of course. I just haven't heard about it. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps. Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the lab butting heads over funding. I hear these grumblings about two professors going at it even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greeting, infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everybody at each other's throats. That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. Do you know which professors specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved. That's all I got. I see. I wonder if this professor was jealous of someone else, or if someone envied them instead. Well, thanks for the info, all the same. Okay, how do I get over there? Do I have to take the train? No, it looks like if I go over here, there's a staircase. I go over here. Go up another staircase. Hey, I did it. Wow. Might be the first successful reading of a map this game. Let's see what you've got.
Let me ask you something.
My professor abusing your assistants? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the Institute or work with them directly at all. We know, and that's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know. I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked, though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a little bit more about Vern and the Institute, how they work together? The Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new projects on their behalf. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Oh wow, that's really neat. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and to the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did, past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off. Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. Good advice. I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
Ooh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Hello. Is there something you need from here? The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
We were just walking around and happened to end up here. So you know who owns this place, then?
Yeah, you could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Girl's IQ points all gone into her. Excuse me? I am not going to read that. That is totally insulting. Yeah, you tell him.
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you, you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
I'm not that tiny.
Oh, silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner, but the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have talked to her a bit more about that. I wanted to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong, too. Late 20s. I wonder if that could be. I think that's all the areas to see in the artisanal district. We should check out Newtown next. Since we cannot use the aerotram, we'll have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It'll help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. Gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. Well, I, for one, think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. We're gonna do this first. Let's see. There, you are benched forever. Jeez. Newtown. Go over here. I'll go down the stairs. Continue down the stairs. More stairs. More stairs. Oh, I see, okay.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Do I go down here? No. Not unless I want to jump to my doom. Ah, okay, here we are. Okay, looks like if I go pretty much straight ahead, I'll run into another quest point. This building. This building is the girls' ZFC and the Epstein Foundation, yeah? Foreign tech foundations established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? With how famous it is even in the Republic, kind of funny it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed. As a part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Right. With the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they're doing the rounds underground. Ramda. 5th Gen, co-developed by Vern and Epstein. What the 6th Gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation both before and after the war. And they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine. Even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. No one pushing that national policy is. So ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes. Their facility located in Zeiss in Liberl. You can find their products all over the Republic. Things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Ren.
Hiya, Van and friends. And look at you go, Agnes. Hard at work, I see.
Voice actor for that guy, his whole job is just saying, every now and again.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here.
Professor Yang?
Cronkite. I believe this is our first time meeting in person. I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Oh. Papers? It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates. Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Well, there's something about Trell's games, and that is, if it's an academic and is wearing glasses, beware. Not always, but often enough. Well, that stick couldn't be further up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Konghai, a young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrol Times. I probably need to stop someplace and pick up the next issue while I'm thinking about it. He's said to be a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him? I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup, Agnes. Otherwise, I'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading everyone. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. What are we giving our all to? Okay, that was that. Let's see. The stairs? Maybe? That work? Oh, there's another board. Or is that the same board? No, that's a different board.
What have we got?
A new hollow card. Spriggan, I've heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new hollow card? Yes. Where's the Vern Star? Oh, good. We have some shortcuts. Run into the drugstore real fast.
Hello.
Ooh, granola bar. A hair tonic. For Kincaid. He does like his hair slicked back now that I think about it. I already have that, so I don't need a new one, basically.
Thanks for shopping.
You're welcome. Actually, let's go over here.
What's next?
Don't mind if I do, Van.
Straight ahead to this. Hi there. Oh yeah, we talked to you before.
Can we talk?
Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I've heard some nasty things about specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day, and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal here. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody. They all go through the Institute's pipeline. Huh. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? This Orbital Grid supplier. They've got a license from Vern to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it, because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Vern and the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we can find a way to right this injustice. And fight it, too. That was interesting. Over here. Go down here, go over here. Go over here. Oh great, am I lost? Maybe? Vern Arms. Okay, looks like our guy might either be here or... No, they're not here, they're up. Oh well, this isn't a bad place to check out.
Do you know what you want?
More mirror, mostly. No, look at this for fan. I don't have much of anything there. I can sell all of these. It's not going to be enough. Yep, that's it. Ooh, can I customize? I can.
I hope to see you again.
Considering the amount of Mira just dropped, I bet you do. I'll wait until I upgrade their weapons to get them more stuff. Is there? Okay, there must be a second story to this. I didn't notice. Where is there? Elevator? An elevator! Can I go on the elevator? No. This is strange. Yeah, though, they say they're upstairs. It's inconvenient. Yeah, if I hit square, nothing happens. Oh, there's another... What is it about doors in this game? I keep just walking by them and not even noticing their doors. The green triangle guy. There you are. She kind of looks like Bulma. So these kind folks are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. Rodad? Name's Rodad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this hollow car on our shelf soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new hollow is named Hosel. I'd like you to equip her to your Syphas and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S-boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Receive the Postel Hollow card. Postel's a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of hollow it is. A brand new hollow car straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say the Odge Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the Orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Set on down and give this new hollow core a whirl. Oh, right, gotta equip it first. Duh. Indeed. Once we finish our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road and next to the Thurin HQ building. And now traffic to our canyon. Fragment.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
This one.
I'm Pakel. You always got me in your corner.
Aftermarket modder. Trophy earned. I've been paying no attention to the cars. I usually don't swap cars out until they're fully, until they're completed. Okay, since we can now travel to Arch Canyon, let's go there.
Let's do this.
You take this road to the Liberal Kingdom, right? If you want it, yes. Although it would take you several hours to get there even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Signs like this really make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You're just happy to have an excuse to drive around, and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that hollow car tested, shall we? Our task is to equip Postel and act 5 times while S-boosted. Right, let's go. Thank you, I already did that. Whoa, okay. This has the potential to be a very big area. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Hi, guys.
I eagerly await your performance. How's about some of this? Might want a boost here.
I'm good.
Time to go all out. Some arts should really hurt.
Trying to figure out what they actually want me to do here. They literally want me to move?
Take this! Hit 'em fast, Fairy!
A boost would work here. Activating
Let's
skill.
move.
Sucker!
Yes!
Activating skill.
Here's some extra.
Okay.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
all we've got to do is equip Basel. She's equipped. And perform 5 actions while S boosted. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't boost. I'm really bad with the whole boosting thing.
Are we going down below?
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
Take this! Wait, you thought it was a bad idea. Why'd you even ask?
The ranged attacks! How's about some of this?
They're stunned!
There we go!
Up to you, Reset!
Oh, hello.
A chance for a show. Activating skill.
Here's some extra! Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
There!
Sucker!
I'm stronger than ever!
Stats upgraded.
Here goes! I'm on the scene!
Here I go. Here's your schedule.
I'm on it!
This could get tricky with so many.
I'm on it!
Take this out! Take this!
Some arts, one skill coming right up! A chance!
Activating skill.
There! Mary!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Reset!
Activating skill.
Now! I won't stop here! Opening planner!
Okay, I think beating them over the head doesn't count as an action.
That looks like a nice chest.
Sabbath, nice.
This could get tricky with so many.
Yep.
I'm on it! Look out! There's so many of them! Good luck! One skill coming right up!
I'll dice you up!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
You're open! A chance!
Certain arts will be more effective. Activating skill.
Shine! And troll ray! Fairy! Keep it up! It's working! Miss Alphayed! Blaze within me! Destroy! Hey! That one felt pretty good! You did wonderful, Fairy! Opening planner!
Okay, I am confused. Have I not done 5 actions? Maybe I don't understand the terminology. Maybe it refers to something more specific.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Look out!
It's over! Hit him fast, Fairy.
I suggest activating skill.
There you are. Reset!
Activating skill.
You cannot run! Fire!
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
Always got it down, Reset.
Opening planner.
Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Oh. Okay, so I am doing S-Boost. Yes, I went and checked real fast. What kind of actions do I need to do? Hi there.
That one's big. Let's get to work.
Three shards. And this is an S-Boost. And this is an S. So I know double boosted. I mean, like, physically move to the other side or something?
One skill coming right up!
It's over!
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
They have to do it all in one battle. Physically moved. Doing that.
You're touched! Yes! Shine! And twirl ray!
A chance!
One skill coming right up!
It's over!
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
You're touched! Have we done enough testing for the hollow core? Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Shall I fetch
Yes,
a cold
I
drink
believe
from Miss
so.
Alpha yet?
We can report back to the client anytime.
Okay, looks like we had to do all 5 in one battle. So it wasn't cumulative. Should have said that. But yeah, let's go back. Were we in the Throne Star before? I
Then
think
let's head
so.
over.
Okay. Oh. I I guess we can really report to her then. Phew, now I'll finally be able to get started on this report. Just gotta wait for the test results. We're here. Yo, good timing. We've got the new holo car, quite a spin. Beep! Oh, good work everyone. Would you mind sharing your feedback? Can do. Oh, can I have that holo car back first? Sure, here you go. Return the Basel holo car to Arthena. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. Just a sec. Okay. Arthena connected the holo car to her laptop. So, while it's uploading, how did it feel to use? Performance bugs, anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about the performance, being honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? Oh, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. A very unique car, indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it will be the talk of the town. I, for one, did not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around in my pocket. And I'm sure any respecting guy wouldn't either. But, I don't know. Our resident weirdo already has one of those. Maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron. And leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. It's awfully rude, Van. She'll be upset if she hears that. Oh, right. Word through the grapevine is she's an interesting holo herself. Oh, you mean Mare? You're familiar with her? Oh, yes, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. That PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all holo cars, but somehow they just did. That's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like hers. Wow, that explains a funny feeling I had. So it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Maribel. Indeed. Her existence isn't excuse me, goodness. Cough, cough. Her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine word has reached the inner circles of the industry. 3 disciples, at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. I can confirm he's the real deal. Not an engineering worth their salt who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, haha. He's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with Basel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. Is that so? We saw him not long ago. Oh, that's why it came up. I had to see him before the quest would come up. I was a little confused about why it was suddenly there when it wasn't before. Dude gets his pick of the litter, and he goes with the little girl. Right. Iron, you are so disgusting. No, that's not it. The reason Basel is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. Aaron, why don't you grow up too? Does it really learn just like a real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah. But according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. He was all, if some security company could make an advanced holocar, why can't we? He's been researching holocars in his spare time to try and figure it out. Oh, the guy is driven, that's for sure. So, getting back on topic, the car was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basic stuff. But she was pretty easy to use. Really? Thank you. Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky deploying shards while I was boosting. Was it? You know, I kind of noticed that. I was hitting a few buttons really hard, thinking to myself, is the controller running out of energy or what? A little too realistic there, guys. Of course, it could have just been operator error. Didn't really hamper me at all, but still. Compared to other holocars, Posel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Could you each give me your feedback too? Ben's cohort each offered their impressions to Artheta. Conveniently, a holocar finished uploading its combat data to the laptop just as they were wrapping up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back. Receive the post-cell holocar permanently. Oh, we can keep her? I just wanted to thank you for helping me test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the kinks, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now, I need to get back to the Institute and analyze this data. Sounds good. Take care.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay. Here's the door. Ah, this game and their doors. Oh no, she's trapped back there. Ah, teleported out. Good. Okay, let's get my car back. Armament. Core.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Okay. Well, you're going to get to 5 soon, Mare, and then I will resist. Although I have Mare Gray, so I'll probably use that. Okay, seems like a stopping point. So I'll go ahead and end this stream here. Thanks for watching. Take care, y'all.